Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us here today. We're going to get started in about 1 or 2 minutes. So please feel free to get comfortable, find a comfortable seat. Maybe you're seated in a nice section of your house or outside, and we'll get started in about a minute. All right, everyone, welcome to today's session. Thank you for being here at the Live Well San Diego conference. My name is Angela Minardi, and I'm the founder and owner at a company called Fit City Adventures. We are a team building and corporate wellness company here in San Diego, and we help companies and groups put together amazing events like these. Our mission is cultivating and inspiring meaningful human connections through health-focused team building and wellness programs. And while we were once out in the parks and beaches, now we are all doing all of our classes online, giving us something all a little bit to look forward to. What you're going to experience today is part of our Say No to Stress session, which is listed here as number 4. And the goal is that we give you some quick tips and tricks to take a break throughout your day and get centered and ready to tackle the day. These top 10 packages are available for you if you're in a corporate group or a large group and are looking to do something fun to keep your team connected. So let's get started. I just want to take a little moment to get us all grounded on what mindfulness is and what maybe the definition is. And I find that the more and more we talk to people about meditation and mindfulness, and of course in today's world, how important it is, we get a lot of different options. And sometimes I find myself being this woman here in the right corner. Am I in the moment? Is this the moment? I'm hungry. I want chips. There's no perfect way to meditate. And it's a practice, and it's exactly that. So we're going to talk a little bit about the mind first here, and then we'll go into the body and some movements you could do. And then we will end with the breath, which is so important to your health. So in the chat, the Q&A section, if you would, if you could go ahead and answer these questions. I'm just going to take you through a short little quiz and just curious to see where everyone's at when it comes to meditation and mindfulness. So the first question you can see here, in what country did meditation start? Go ahead and just type it right into the Q&A. I'm curious to see what we see. Couple Indias. Not sure. Wow, we've got some smart people. It is India. It started in the ancient Vedas of India and then was brought over to China and then shortly thereafter to Japan. So it is a very ancient art. Our mind can process how many pieces of information every second? What do you think? There's a lot coming at us. Any guesses? How many pieces of information per second? 100, 3, 2,000. It's somewhere in between there. It's actually 126 pieces of information per second. That's a second. That's 126 pieces of information. So our brain is an organ, right? And like every other organ in our body, our heart, our lungs, we usually do so well to focus on training, exercising, relaxing those muscles. And we want to make sure that we think about the brain and give it some rest. And that's what meditation does. You know, it really helps give your mind some space and relaxation. What is the most popular meditation app? As of yesterday. Any guesses? Calm. Headspace, Calm. Yes. Both those are the two most popular for sure. It goes back and forth between Headspace and Calm. Amazing apps for free to download. And of course, there's some pay for play options as well. Personally, I really love Insight Timer. And there is another app called Stop, Think, Breathe, where you can input your emotions And then it uses an algorithm to give you a specific meditation for that moment in time, right? Our emotions are always changing. Our circumstances are always changing. There's 1 minute to 20-minute meditation. So sometimes I'm sitting in my car and just need a quick break. So those apps are all fantastic. Someone mentioned YouTube videos. For sure, YouTube's free. Sometimes it's just music. So that leads us into, what is the goal of meditation? What is your personal goal for meditating? Maybe you call it mindfulness. Maybe you call it a break. Relaxing. Release stress, calm, awareness. Yes, all really important. Mental health. Great answer. Clear your mind. So especially in today's crazy world, right? This is so important now more than ever. The holidays are coming up. We're running 1,000,000 miles a minute. And we don't really know what tomorrow is going to bring. But we do know what we can control, which is meditation and breathing. And it's as simple as that. It's being aware in the present moment, not thinking about the past, which is ruminating on that, and not thinking about the future, which is giving you that anxiety, but really just thinking in this moment, how am I feeling? And that's an amazing just space to be in. Even if you do it once a day for 2 minutes, it definitely helps to center and reconnect you to your body. So it's really about going internal, right? And finding those reasons for yourself. And that's where we lead into meditation tips. There are many ways to meditate, and if you're new to it, it's okay. It's a practice. It's a lifelong practice. People say, oh, I want to clear my mind. And in fact, you really don't clear your mind. We have a monkey brain. Our evolution is constantly going to try to save us and keep us safe. So there's always going to be thoughts. And that's okay, but you're aware of them and you let them pass and you come back, right? So there's always, oh, I'm the grocery list. No, I'm back here thinking about my body. Where am I sitting? What I'm grateful for, and that helps. For me, it's music and nature. So I like to walk outside. We have a partner, it's called Mind Travel. Feel free to check it out, mindtravel.com. It's a composer who creates music on the spot on his piano, and it's beautiful. It weaves in binaural beats to bring your brain into that meditative state using gamma waves. And we sometimes use these headsets on socially distanced hikes. You can download them and listen to them at any time, but music is a great way to, get centered. And really it's all about the breath as well. So what I'd like to do today, just to wrap up this meditation talk, is to share a video from one of our partners that is a brief meditation, and it's focused on the beach. So here in San Diego, we have the luxury of being next to the ocean, and there's science behind the fact that the beach calms the central nervous system just as much, if not more, than meditation. So combining the two together is really an amazing effect on your body. And Dr. Heidi Hanna is the director of the American Stress Institute. She lives here in San Diego. Again, one of our partners has done a ton of research on this. And we do a session called Beach Brain, where we send out essential oils and run through these videos. So I'm going to share one of her quick 2-minute meditations. I would encourage you to, feel free to get in a nice, comfortable seat where it's a quiet space for you. Maybe put some headphones on and close your eyes and take some deep breaths. And we'll go right into this meditation, and then we'll come back and finish up the session.
Close your eyes and get into a comfortable position, either sitting in a chair or lying on the floor. Gently bring your attention to your breath and just notice how it feels as you breathe in and out, slowly and naturally. Notice the sensation of your breath as it flows in through your nose and out through your nose or mouth. With each inhale, notice yourself letting the breath in as your chest gently expands. And with each exhale, notice yourself letting go of any tension you might be feeling in your neck, back, or shoulders. Letting in as you breathe in, gently expanding your breath, and letting go as you breathe out, gently extending your exhale just a little bit more as you relax your body and quiet your mind. To help us relax a bit more, let's practice 3 ocean sound breaths together. As we breathe in, we'll allow the air to flow a bit more deeply into the belly. And then as we breathe out, imagine you're blowing the air gently through a straw, pursing the lips slightly to create some tension as you create the sound of an ocean breeze. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And now, as we start to hear the waves crashing, I'd like for you to imagine yourself sitting or lying down comfortably at the beach. As you begin to notice the sounds of the ocean waves crashing, allowing your mind to just gently rest in the rhythm of your breath, continuing to flow in and out as you relax your body a bit more. Imagine the color of the ocean water, a sparkling bluish green that feels calming and soothing as the waves naturally rise and fall. Imagine the warm sunshine cascading down onto your body, relaxing you even more, and perhaps noticing a gentle breeze against your skin as the waves continue to flow in and out along with your breath. Imagine the smell of the ocean air, a very clean and natural fragrance with just a touch of salt. Noticing that the air is slightly moist and soothing as you breathe it in and out. And now notice the connection that your body has with the floor. Imagine that you're able to feel the warm sand beneath your toes as you nestle your feet even more deeply into the grounding sensation of the earth. Noticing that you are deeply connected to the energy of the earth and that you are supported fully in this moment. And now just allow yourself to be still for a few more moments as you allow the sounds, sights, smells, and other sensations of the ocean to wash over you, giving you a gentle anchor to come back to at any moment during the day where you feel distracted. Again, gently noticing the sensation of your breath and the sounds of the waves as you settle in for a few more moments of rest.
Okay. Sorry to pull you out of that, but it is an amazing meditation and the full session is fantastic. Hopefully that got you to feel a little bit more relaxed and ready to take on the day. And now what we're going to do is give you some tips on how to get that blood flow moving and energize your body back up. In terms of, something that you can do that's quick and easy, say 3 to 5 minutes. I'm at my stand-up desk right now. This is something that I try to do, set a timer and do this a few times a day. But it is all about your chi, right? Your life energy and your blood flow. And again, another ancient art, qigong or tai chi. It's all about moving the body in certain ways and including breathing as part of that. So what I've done here is listed out 7 quick exercises that we're going to do together. So I would encourage you, stand up, get the blood flow moving. Your brain is relaxed, your body's ready to go. We're going to start with number 1 and work our way through to number 7. So we're going to do an arm swing. Here we go, side by side, nice and big, and you're going to hit your hips. I know you can't see it because I'm standing, but just imagine each palm is hitting each side of your hips, back and forth. And the reason why we do this is so that we can connect opposite sides of the brain, right? We're doing a lot of cross body movements in Tai Chi and Qigong. And we're going to do this about 20 times on each side. 20 times total, just to get that blood flow going through your body and reducing inflammation. Next is the cross body knee slap. So left hand up, hit that right knee, right hand up, hit that left knee. And feel free to hit hard. I'm not hitting hard because it's loud, but you want to get that, again, the circulation moving, the blood flow moving, and really you're going to start to get your heart rate up a little bit. You're going to feel a little clammy, a little sweaty, and that's okay. That's great. You're alive. All right, next one, body tap. So this is kind of getting in all the nooks and crannies that you might not always kind of realize are there or touch or feel. So you're going to start right at the top of your head and quick taps with the tips of your fingers. And you're going to work your way all the way down. And if you're not in your own room, people might be looking at you a little crazy, but that's okay. You're doing this for your health. So you're going down, you're going to get the chest, open up the chest there, the arms, all the muscles, nerves, tendons, right? We're so tight from sitting all day, not as active as we used to be. Hit that belly, get the digestion system, intestines, your glutes, your biggest muscles in your body. We're sitting on them all day, but we're going to start moving and standing all the way down your legs and even to your feet, and then back up. So just tapping, again, circulation, getting that moving. Another ancient art that's really easy for everyone to do, all levels. So once you get back up to the top, we're going to do a mountain stretch. So if you know yoga, it's hands up straight over your head. And we're going to pull your left wrist over to the right. And the point here is to really feel that nice stretch all under your ribs, your intercostal muscles, so that we can take a deep breath for the next section of class. And then up and over to the other side. Oh, that feels great. How many times do you get to do this stretch? You probably should do it much more. Okay. Now, my favorite stretch, the cactus pose. You're going to put your arms in a T and push those elbows and shoulders back so that you're stretching your whole chest wide open. Wow, I'm tight today. I can feel it here in my pecs. Another good stretch for this is putting your arm up against the door jamb and just pushing so you feel that stretch here. Again, we're hunched over our computers, our car steering wheels, kind of all day long. We really, and that's what's so great about yoga and Qigong, is that you're going to do the reverse effect and open up the lungs and open up the body. And then the neck, of course, right? We all have tech neck now, as they say, staring down on our computers and our phones. Let's get that neck stretched out. And along with all of this, don't forget to hydrate. Water is so important. Just fill a big jug right next to your computer. Okay, well, I'm feeling a little energized. Hopefully you are too. And by the way, we're going to be sharing this deck. It's actually in the link for the presentation. So you're able to download it and process right up by your computer and set your alarm to do these events, these activities. So along with that, I just wanted to briefly touch on ergonomics, which is so important now, right? Back in March, I was working at my kitchen table. That didn't last very long. So we want to make sure we're set up properly because it does impact our body and our breathing. And these are some great tips you can do just 10 to 15 seconds a few times a day. Again, getting the blood flow moving, getting stretching, especially in those places like wrists, neck, forearms, lower back. You might not be stretching a lot. And again, you can print this out, send it to your team. It's a nice little tip list for you. But the most important thing is when you set up your computer station, make sure everything's at 90-degree angles, right? So your elbows are at that 90 degree with the keyboard. You're looking directly at the middle to top part of your computer. Your mouse is ergonomic, so you're not straining your body, because it definitely adds up over time. All right, and then the last section here before questions is we're going to do some breathing exercises. I usually resist doing these things, and usually what you resist is definitely the thing you need. Best part about breathing is that it's free. And while we all do it, we don't all do it properly, or the best way, I should say, for our health and for our benefit. So there's definitely health benefits for breathing, right? And taking deep belly breaths, not chest breaths, but belly breaths, using your diaphragm and really filling your lungs. Just 5 breaths can reconnect your body and your brain. And 15 minutes of breath work in any sort of breath work class or counted breathing can rewire your entire central nervous system. So while you may have been having a bad day or not feeling so hot or low on energy, taking those deep breaths really can change the day and change your life. So there's 2 methods that I'd like to recommend that are easy for people to just jump in and start doing. Of course, if you're a yogi or you know about yogic breathing, there's a lot of other types of breathing, pranayama breathing, for example. But these 2 are something that you can take and do when you do that Tai Chi, or when you wake up in the morning, or right before you go to bed, or maybe you're about to take a shower, or you're in the shower. Just 2 minutes of this breathing will really, really help. You'll see a noticeable difference. So box breathing, we'll do a couple, an example of that, is just what it seems like. You're creating a box with a count. So we're doing a 5-count breath. Some people do 3, 4, 7, 8, all different counts. I find that 5 works the best for me. And so what I'm going to do is just count you through that. And it's very simple. You're going to blow all your air out at the bottom, breathe in for 5, hold at the top, hold your breath for 5, breathe out for 5, hold at the bottom for 5. So we're going to do this for about a minute. And again, I encourage you to get in a comfortable space. If you want to stand, just stay balanced with your feet kind of underneath your hips, so you get that full extension in your belly. And I like to also put a hand on my diaphragm so I can make sure that I'm really concentrating. My brain is focusing right there where it's supposed to, on the belly. And you can sit as well if you'd like to. If you feel like you're sitting now, that's okay. Just sit up straight, if you will. Okay, here we go. So blow all the air out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to breathe in for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom for 3, 2, 1. Breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom for 3, 2, 1. Breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom for 3, 2, 1. Breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for 3, 2, 1. So that was about 30 seconds. And you may feel different. You may feel tingly. You may feel emotions coming up. You may feel tired. You may feel lots of things. And that's okay, because you're feeling. And that's what's important. It's just getting into our body and giving ourselves some time and being kind to ourselves. So it's a great exercise. The next one, nostril breathing. Again, that kind of goes back to yogic breathing, but you're actually going to use your fingers to help you here. And you're going to alternate nostrils. And the idea is just like the Qigong, where we're using different sides of our brain and we're remapping them by doing those cross body exercises. by doing this cross nostril breathing, we're doing the same thing. And we're also, it's a meditation of sorts, right? We're focusing just on the breath. So that's essentially it. You're gonna breathe in through the left, out through the left, switch to the right, breathe in through the right, out through the right, switch to the left. And when you're switching, you're just pushing right against the nostril to block that one nostril. So I won't go through too many rounds of this because it looks a little silly, but that is the key, right? Is just taking about a minute. We see results in as soon as a minute to 2 minutes. You know, if you have a nice space, a nice area of your home, nature always helps. Some people create a meditation altar with some candles or incense. It's really all up to you. It's a real personal journey, and just important that on the health side, de-stressing is important. We need to make sure we give ourselves the gift of time and just a few minutes a day. I know I'm guilty of it, but it's a constant challenge, and it's critical to do that for yourself. So, because like they say on the airplane, right, you've got to put your mask on first. So I'm happy to take questions. We're at 11:26. I do want to leave you here with our contact information here at the bottom. If you have any thoughts, questions, a new app that I might not know about, please share it with me. My info at fitcityadventures.com email is here, as well as, of course, our websites. And these are some of our programs here. This is my partner, Melody, playing the sound bowls for our Say No to Stress session, which includes some of these pieces as well, which is a wonderful, wonderful way to start the day. So thank you so much. I'm happy to check out the Q&A and see if we've got any questions. Otherwise, feel free to go about your day and have a wonderful Thursday. Thank you so much.